Hey, VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here, kind of a catch-up video on Album of the Week. I kind of got really busy last week, and I actually had a record picked out, just didn't get a chance to do a video for it, so it's kind of been sitting off here to the side. And so now another week has rolled by. So to make sure I stay on track for the Album of the Week thread, because again, we're going into September now, and I've managed to do it every single week. Mr. Billy Crayone's original thread. So I'm going to maybe cheat a little bit this time. I'm going to show two albums, one for last week and one for this week, and then I will also do one a few days from now for the first week of September. So the album I had picked out for last week is actually what you're playing in the background. I was kind of diving into my blues a little bit, and this is what popped up as Album of the Week. It's called Sweet Home Chicago on the Delmark label. Just kind of a compilation of different things. I actually stumbled across this album when I first started collecting vinyl. I mean, I'm talking like literally back when I was at maybe 75 or 100 records is when I bought this. So a long time ago. Really wasn't that into blues, but you know, I just kind of heard a thing or two on it in the store and decided to pick it up, and that was kind of when I was really starting to make some serious efforts to expand, you know, my in terms of artists that I didn't know about and that type of thing. And so this is one I just kind of stumbled across in this local store back where I moved from, and ended up being a really, really good piece. It was the record that really introduced me to Magic Sam, who has become one of my favorite blues artists, but the first time I heard him was off of this album. And it's just, yeah, I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just good old-fashioned blues. I mean, you have Magic Sam, Eddie Shaw, Luther Allison, Big Mojo, a lot of different things there. Again, you probably hear it playing in the background there. Really, really good stuff. So that's Sweet Home Chicago. Love the album cover. You know, it's that good old hard cardboard, you know, just, I don't know, when you're holding it, you just kind of feel that you're holding something up from the past, if you will. But really, really good stuff. So that was Album of the Week for last week. Best song on here, which I'm actually going to do a needle drop for this one, it's That's Why I'm Crying by Magic Sam. So at the end of this video, I'll do a needle drop for that song off this album. Alright. Next album of the week, which is for this week, or I guess kind of a little bit this past week or whatever. Another classic, Rage Against the Machine. And this is the one and only Evil Empire. Really, really good album. Obviously, this is kind of a classic, especially for those that are big Rage fans. This is on the Epic label. Really, really clean vinyl there, too. I got this for about $14 a long time ago. So, maybe a year ago or something like that. So that was a really good find. But great, great album. I mean, Rage Against the Machine as a whole, just one of those interesting groups. You guys have heard me talk about that before, where it's just kind of those groups that go out and do their own thing, and it doesn't really fit into pretty much anything that other people are doing. It's just creatively, that's what comes out of them. And I think Rage was kind of one of the epitomes of that. Could you easily argue that they have a very strong metal influence? Yes. Can you easily argue they have a very strong hip-hop influence? Yes. Can you argue they have a very strong funk or R&B influence? Yes. I mean, it's literally just all things music put into this very creative thing that became Rage Against the Machine. So, fabulous album here. If you're not familiar with this one at all, make sure you check it out. Songs like People of the Sun and Bulls on Parade. I think Bulls on Parade is probably my favorite song off of this, as well as Down Rodeo and Vietnam. I mean, yeah, all those are really, really great songs. So again, I'm assuming most people are pretty familiar with this group and this band for the most part. If you're not, make sure you kind of check that out. So I'm not going to do a needle drop on this one. Like I said, I'm going to do a quick needle drop on the Sweet Home Alabama. And again, sorry I had to double up on one video. I am going to come back tomorrow and shoot another video, to actually a couple of video responses to a couple of threads that are going on. So as always, thanks for checking things out, VC, and we will see you guys pretty soon to do those videos I'll talk about tomorrow. All right, so let me do a little adjusting here, and we will get you into a needle drop.